votes are about attaching a minibus to a CR. Do you think the House could accept a minibus attached to a CR?
Well, we were negotiating 3 bills.
Yeah.
We were pretty close. I mean, frankly, I think there was agreement when Chuck Schumer walked away. So, however we best get those, if they're part of a package that's already there, or once we get the government open, we go immediately to that. It all is going to be dependent on the Democrats finally being willing to end their tantrum, stop holding the American people hostage. So, we've been ready to go. Those bills are ready to go.
Is it possible the House...
Excuse me.
The January versus December timeline.
Yeah.
Roberts for January. Are you concerned about this really leading to another 4-year CR, essentially?
No, I mean, we've got to just find a resolution to get the lights back on, to get the government back open again. What date it goes until, we can negotiate that, but the real negotiation is going to be, can we get an agreement on how to properly fund the government with individual appropriations bills, packages of appropriations bills, as opposed to CRs. We want to get beyond CRs. We surely want to get beyond omnibus bills. And so that means you've got to negotiate each bill as either a standalone or as a group. Again, that had already started. 3 of those bills are in conference and frankly had a pretty universal agreement. And there were another 3 that were ready to go. And that's the way to do it. Have the appropriators negotiate with leadership, have the membership then come and vote on that, and then move on to the next bills.
Leader, is it possible to go back Friday?
We're looking at what happens in the Senate, obviously very closely, and our members have been on 48-hour notice. We'll be ready to move as quickly as they move.
If the Senate passes an ACA compromise bill in the next couple of weeks, will the House put it
Oh,
on
I'm
the floor?
not going to get into a healthcare negotiation because there are a lot of things that we've passed over the last few years, and especially even in the reconciliation bill, that are focused on lowering premiums. The Democrats have never cared about that. In fact, it was Democrats who removed that CSR provision in the Senate. That would have lowered premiums by 12% for families. The Democrats want to keep locking in on the Affordable Care Act, which has proven to be unaffordable for most Americans. I mean, you're seeing 80% cost increases on families in their healthcare premiums under the Affordable Care Act. And that's all Democrats want to do. They want to force everybody into a single-payer healthcare system instead of focusing on lowering premiums with common sense reforms, which is
But if
what
something gets 60 votes in the Senate,